Hey, before we get into this video, y'all better hit that subscribe button. If y'all want to see more bangers, hit that subscribe button. Did you hit it?
Nope.
You ain't hit it yet. Alright, okay. You hit it? Alright. Let's get into the video. What's good, YouTube? It's your boy J-Ski, aka Trill, and we back at it again with another freaking video. And in today's video, we got Giants are the biggest threat to Eagles. Malik Nabers on Russell Wilson is QB1 over Jameis Winston. We already knew that. Like, I wouldn't say right now, like, I wouldn't just, like, I'm a Giants fan. Like, if y'all didn't know, to this year, I'm not really a Giants fan, so I'm a Russell Wilson fan, but so I'm a player fan and I'm a Russell Wilson fan. So whatever team Russell Wilson on, I ride with Russell Wilson. So I'm not no bandwagon, because don't say bandwagon, because what team has Russell Wilson been on for me to be a bandwagon, for real? The Broncos, the Steelers, the Giants. So don't try to come in the comments talking about, bro, you're a bandwagon, like you're team hopping. Nobody's team. I will say I'm team hopping, but I'm a player fan. Like, I don't care about everybody's team. I mean, I'm starting to, because I'm starting this reaction channel, so I want to get into more like that with other teams and stuff, more players and stuff. But me growing up, I watched Russell Wilson. I didn't watch any other football games. If it wasn't the Seahawks, I wasn't watching them. I'm a Russell Wilson fan. I watched all his games, and yeah. But I wouldn't say that the Giants are the biggest threat to the Eagles right now, just off of the fact that y'all haven't proven anything yet. I get that you got Malik Nabers, I get that you got Russell Wilson, and I get that you got like Tyrone Tracy. You got a good squad. I get you got a good squad, but like, bro, we ain't proved none yet. So I don't know if this title's clickbait or if somebody said that. But anyways, with no further ado, let's get into the video and see what this is talking about, because I don't know if Malik said that or if whoever just clickbaited said this. Giants are the biggest threat to the Eagles. Because right now, me being a fan of them, I don't even think that. I need to see. I feel like they have the potential to do that, but do I think that they're the biggest threat to the Super Bowl contenders? No.
Not sure anyone has garnered more headlines at training camp than Malik Nabers. Just day after day, highlight reel play after.
Brian, Malik is a dog. Malik's finna definitely be. He is like a Jamar 2.0. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. Malik is a dog, but Malik's gonna be a bro. I think by the end of this season, he gonna show you why he's a good receiver and why he's one of the best, why he's elite of the elite. Because I don't think I just don't think you guys have seen it yet. And because he's had multiple quarterbacks, but what can he do with just one? You've seen what he could do with many, but what can he do with one good one? Not a few, and not many bad ones. One good one. That's what I'm saying. Like, if he was doing what he did with many bad ones, imagine what he could do with one good one. That will feed him. That will build a relationship with him. Those QBs he had, you can't build a relationship with somebody if they keep throwing them out in fourth. Like, they're just playing tic-tac-toe with them, like pick me type of deal. And that's what they were doing for QBs last year. They were doing pick me. So whoever did good in training camp or practice, I guess, whatever they were doing, I don't know. I didn't watch none of the Giants shit. Like I said, I do not care about other teams. If Russell Wilson wasn't on the team, I did not care. So I'm giving everybody's team a clean slate. That means if your team suck, if your team is good, everybody has a clean slate. I'm watching all the NFL games this season. If any team is ass, I'm on your shit. If a team is good, I will give you credit where it's due. I'm not going to be one of those type of reaction niggas where I'm going to hate on your team just because, unless you hating on my QB. If you hating on my team and my QB, shit, we can have that war. You want to go back and forth, we can have that war. I can give it to you. If you really want it, I can give it to you. No homo, pause on that, because that sounds a little weird. But, you know, if you want to have that war, we can have that war. We can debate if you want to debate. If you want to go in the comments and type some crazy stuff in my comments, we can do that. So you let me know. We could be bygones, be kumbaya, we can be best friends. But if you want to be enemies and you want to try to type something in my comments talking about Russell Wilson suck, the Giants suck, Giants K, all that rat-a-tat-tat. I don't want to hear that. So we could be cool, or we could be enemies. I could prefer it either way. To be honest, I need some spice in my life. I ain't had none in a little bit, so. Well, I mean, my girl, she's spicy enough, but besides her, I ain't had none in a little bit. But anyways, let's get back into this video. My bad, y'all. It's only 9 seconds in and I have been ranting.
After a highlight reel play at Giants camp, most receptions in Giants history as a rookie last season with 109, and he is just getting started. We are happy to be joined now by Malik Nabers right here on CBS Sports HQ on behalf of Colgate Total. Malik, how would you characterize the level that you're playing at right now, even though it's not a game, but it is training camp?
I would say I'm just scratching the surface.
See, look what I'm saying. Look, 109 receptions for 1,209 yards and 7 TDs with many quarterbacks. Second most by rookie all time, Brock Bowers. Exactly, my point is proven. That's what I'm saying, bro. Like, he's like that. When they want to feed you the ball that much, you're like that, and they know you're like that, and ain't no team can even stop it. That's the crazy part.
Getting right back out there with my teammates, and just been doing the right things to put my foot forward for me to have a very explosive season.
I don't know if you've heard from many Giants fans, but I've seen it all over social media, online. They're worried. Like, I think they're jokingly worried, but they're worried if it's you that's that good, or if they need to be concerned about the defensive backs that you've been going against, because you're making your teammates look silly.
I'm doing the right things at receiver to just get me open. I would say, when a receiver do the right things on his behalf, he's supposed to get open. So I think I've just been doing, the best job I can to get open, and just been making, contested catches. I would say, there's times that, the DBs do a lot of great things and stop me, but sometimes it's not always that easy.
It's a new quarterback situation. We've seen you catch a few deep ones from Russell Wilson. How do you feel about that room right now with Russ, Jameis, and Jackson?
What if you can create your own website by saying, this is what I want? With Wix, you can.
I would say that room has been, it's a lot of mixed personalities in there for sure. Adding, Jameis, adding Russell, and also adding Dart, and also having Tommy in there. So just having those, those two leaders, Jameis and, Russell, those ultimate leaders that we have been having in our locker room, that contagious, energy that they bring to practice. So having those guys in has been very effective to the locker room and very effective onto the offense, and to the whole team. So adding those guys in has been very effective to the team.
We know that Jameis has a unique personality. I'm not sure how far you go back with him. I got to imagine you've had some interesting encounters so far with him as your new teammate. What would you say stands out the most?
I'm sure everybody been seeing the Michael Jackson, that for sure.
I think I seen that one. I think I seen it on Instagram. I think they was at practice and he was doing some weird dance. Jameis he's a show. I would say one thing about Jameis is a show. Like, he might not put a show on, but he gonna put a show on some way, somehow. It might not be football, but he gonna give you a show. It might not be the show you want, but yeah, he'll give you a show. Yeah, that's all I can really say about Jameis is he'll give you a show. Okay.
He's a very effective person that, like, I don't think people understand, just the energy that he brings, or just the slightly jokes that he do. Sometimes I don't know if he's really serious or sometimes he's joking, but he's remembering to, love the game of football. He always, shows that when he's out there on the field. He loves the game of football. He loves to be around. He's been helping the younger guys for sure.
That's good. They need people in the locker room that love the game of football. Like, you can't just play it. You gotta love it. Like, it gotta be everything in you. Like, a lot of people, like, say, like, Russell Wilson, Tom Brady. You say the greats, bro. Say, like, Hall of Famers. I'm pretty sure. I don't know. I'm not gonna speak for everybody because I can't speak for everybody. But I know at some point in their life they love football. Like, they played it because they loved it. Like they didn't play it. Like they could have been probably playing it for free. But if they was no, they could have been paying it for less money than what they're getting paid for. But if they were probably getting paid for it, they probably still do it. Like if they were getting paid, if it was a top job, like a normal job, like say like you're making $100K a year playing football. You know how many football players there would be? Because a lot of people love the sport and over just paying it to get paid. A lot of people play it to get paid. They try to get they do the work, but then they don't want to do the work after they get paid. Like after they get paid, they be like, all right, well I'm cool off this. Like that's why you see the backups and stuff. Like they don't love the sport as much as the starter do. The starter wants to compete. Why do you think they're competing for it? Because the starter, I mean, sometimes it does have to do with athleticism, but I'm pretty sure you'll see like Russell Wilson's the tiniest on the field, but he's the starter over 6 foot people because he loves the game. He puts energy into the game. He studies the game. Like he makes sure every detail. When he say I'm work on every little detail, he means like from the O line to the running back to the QB to the wide receivers to the fullback. Like he say everybody needs to like come together, and then it's like a puzzle. It's like when you have one piece and another piece, and then you got that middle piece. You put those two together, and then you put those sides together. What do? They stick. So everything needs to click. It's the little details, and that's what he be saying all the time when he says it's the little details we got to work on. Just the little details. It's like it's like we're almost there. We got 2 parts to the puzzle, but we just got to find that third. And then once we find that third, everything's gonna click, and then that's when sparks fly. That's what I'm saying. People just be missing out on that.
Rookies, he's also been helping me with a lot of great things to help to my game. So also having him in that locker room has been very effective. So I'm glad that we brought the right people in the organization, to bring those guys into the locker room just to have a very effective, mindset to the team.
You were a rookie a year ago, no longer that, a second-year vet. You've been compared to Jamar Chase in the way that he came about in the NFL, in the way that you play the game. All of you LSU guys, I feel like, are compared to one another. How would you rank your top 3 LSU receivers?
I would rank my top 3 LSU receivers. I would put me as 1, Jamar at 2, Jets at 3.
Ooh, Justin Jefferson down at 3. Okay, I love the confidence. When looking at this year's wide receiver class, it's not getting the same fanfare that you guys got a year ago. I mean, that class a year ago was incredible with you included in there, and Brock Bowers as a pass catcher and a tight end setting records as well. How would you compare this year's class to your class?
I would say, this class that, has been, drafted this year, they got a lot of great guys in there. I've been, in college with those guys, competed with those guys. I watched those guys all through the season. They're very talented. But I would say, my group that I came in is unbelievable. Having Xavier Worthy, having Xavier Legette, having Brian Thomas, having me, Marvin Harrison, and a couple of those other guys that, that was in the back end. I know a lot of their names, Jermaine Burton, having those guys also. So, I would say my guys that I came in, it was anybody that was going to be able to get on the team and create big numbers. I'm happy that I was one of those guys, but it's going to be competition with those guys that I came in year after year, and I can't wait to go against those guys this season coming up and just completely try to dominate as possible.
Your Madden rating has gone.
I like that mindset, bro. Stay humble. Like he doesn't. I like the way he thinks. Like how you can tell like he's not. He's humble. He's a very humble person. He doesn't try to say, I'm going to do this. He says, I'm going to try to come out and prove myself every day. I'm going to try to come out and earn it. Or I haven't even touched the ceiling yet. I'm still at the surface. Like, I'm still at the bottom. Like, he's not saying, oh, well, I'm already at the top with the greats. Like, I've been knew I could do this. Like, he's not cocky about it. He's very, very humble about it. Like, he knows that he has a lot. I know that he has a lot more. He did that in 1 year. That was his first year, and he didn't really know what he was doing for real. Like he just doing whatever the coach is doing. If you ever ask an NFL player, bro, they will tell you their first year, bro, is just like it's like orientation. They're doing whatever everybody else tells them. They don't know nothing that's going on. I heard you don't really get like fully like matured into the NFL until like your third year. So if he did that on his first year, and he did that like it was his second year, like he already been in his first year. Now he's finna show people what he's made of his second year, and he showed people what he made of in his first year. So now if that was his first year, imagine what he's finna do his second year. People was hyped over that, and he think that was he himself is happy about it, but he himself is not even proud of what he just did. He think he could do more than that. So that, what do you think that tells you? Like he's telling you that he had bad quarterback play, and he feels like he can get more out of himself this year and he was missing games. That's another thing. Bro was missing games. He wasn't getting targeted every game. I think the first 3 games, I don't think that I really heard too much of Nabers. So, like, I don't know what to tell y'all, but he's nice. He gonna be like that for real, and I'm gonna show y'all why he gonna be like that. Y'all gonna come back to this video one day, and y'all gonna come back and tell me I was right, because I'm telling y'all, he gonna be like that.
On up from your rookie year to now, I'm sure you've dissected them all. We've looked at the speed rating, and you're way up there. You're 96. If you can see the screen here, Xavier Worthy the only 99, but guys like Brian Thomas Jr. ahead of you, and Lamar Jackson right with you. When you look at this list, how many of those guys do you think you could beat in a foot race?
Man, BT know what's up with that, man. They know what's up. They need to take the GPS. Me and BT used to go at it all the time in practice. That ain't too much smoke with me, but I'm happy just to be, included in those top guys on the game.
You're making these highlight reel plays in practice. You've made them in games as well. What's the one play that stands out as your favorite play of all time to this point?
Bro, my bad, y'all. I keep hitting me with ads. I haven't checked. Sorry, y'all.
In the NFL?
Either NFL, college, anywhere.
I haven't really checked. Like, I've seen like his highlights, and I'm gonna go on the video. I'm gonna watch his highlights, like a different clip or something, for you guys react to that. But yeah, I've seen his highlights, but I really don't know his speed. Like, I really couldn't tell how fast he is. I've seen, like, he's pretty fast, but 96 speed, I don't know. So, like, I mean, I'm not saying, like, he's slower than that. Obviously, he's fast. Like, I might have put him a little bit above, but I got to go back and look at his highlights and see how fast he really was, because 96 seemed like that's, in the NFL, kind of slow. I'm not going to lie. 96. Like, obviously, you finna be like, but, bro, they got Brian Thomas Jr. above him. Is Brian Thomas Jr. faster than Malik Nabers?
I'll probably say the Texas A&M game, last touchdown, my college career, 1 foot in. I had to turn my body in a crazy way. At first, I really didn't even know if I got my foot down at first. I don't know how my foot, was able to get down. I don't even remember me, like, just trying to put my foot down. My foot just went down. I don't know what took control of my body at the time, but I was in, and that was one of the best catches that I've made, in a long time. And I think that was just showing just a little bit of just my talent, of just showing how many crazy catches I can make. But that was probably one of my favorites. And the one from the Cleveland Browns that just turning in the air, that was a crazy one also too.
Must be the toothpaste. Tell us what you're doing with Colgate.
I'm working with Colgate, talking about the Colgate Total Active Prevention System. It comes with a toothbrush, comes with a mouthwash, comes with, toothpaste to prevent, oral problems such as cavities. So, I've been working with Colgate a long time, helping keep my, my dentals right, helping to keep this pretty smile I got, so just working with those guys has been very effective. I'm happy to be partnering with them today.
Malik, thank you so much for joining us here on HQ. Keep up the great work. This just in.
Colgate sponsor. But anyways, guys, thank you guys so much for watching this video. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Yeah, like I said before, y'all leave this video, y'all gonna come back to me and comment down below. I was right when I said that Malik Nabers finna do something special this season. Russell Wilson's finna do something special this season. You finna see. You finna see for your damn self. And we out with this bitch. Peace.